Your electric bill went up 40% in 3 years, and your utility company told you it was market conditions. That is technically true and practically a lie. Market conditions went up about 12%. Your bill went up 40%. The difference is profit margin, hidden fees, and the fact that you are paying for electricity in the most expensive possible way because nobody taught you the alternatives. Right now, I am going to show you exactly how to cut your electric bill by 30 to 40% starting this month. Some of these cost nothing. Some cost $20. One of them can eliminate your electric bill entirely within 2 years. Here are 9 strategies ranked from free to most powerful. Strategy 1 costs you nothing. Change your thermostat by 2 degrees. That is it. 2 degrees warmer in summer. 2 degrees cooler in winter. You will barely feel the difference. Your bill will feel it immediately. Every degree of heating or cooling represents roughly 3% of your energy cost. 2 degrees equals 6% savings. On a $200 monthly bill, that is $12 per month or $144 per year. For doing literally nothing except pressing a button on your thermostat twice. Strategy 2 costs you nothing. Unplug everything you are not using. Your TV, your coffee maker, your phone charger when it is not charging, your gaming console, your computer monitor. These devices draw power even when they are turned off. It is called phantom load or vampire power. The Department of Energy estimates that phantom load accounts for 5 to 10% of the average household electric bill. On a $200 bill that is $10 to $20 per month, you are paying for electricity you are not even using. The devices are just sitting there plugged in, drinking power like a leaky faucet dripping money. The easiest fix is a smart power strip. Plug your entertainment center into one power strip. When you are done watching TV, flip the switch. Everything goes dead. No phantom load. A smart power strip costs $15 to $20 on Amazon and pays for itself in the first month. Strategy 3 costs about $30 total. Replace every light bulb in your house with LED bulbs. If you still have incandescent bulbs or even compact fluorescents, you are burning money. An incandescent bulb uses 60 watts. An LED bulb producing the same amount of light uses 8 watts. That is an 87% reduction in energy use per bulb. If you have 20 light bulbs in your house and you switch all of them from incandescent to LED, you will save roughly $80 to $120 per year, depending on how many hours per day your lights are on. A multi-pack of LED bulbs costs about $15 to $20 for 8 bulbs. You need 2 or 3 packs. Total investment, about $30 to $45. Payback period, about 4 months. After that, it is pure savings for the next 10 to 15 years because LEDs last that long. Strategy 4 costs nothing but requires a phone call. Call your utility company and ask to be put on a time of use plan. Most utility companies offer multiple rate structures, but they default you to the most expensive one. A time of use plan charges you less for electricity during off-peak hours, typically nights, early mornings, and weekends, and more during peak hours, which is usually 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. on weekdays. If you shift your heavy electricity usage, running the dishwasher, doing laundry, running the dryer, charging your electric vehicle, to off-peak hours, you can save 15 to 25% on your bill without reducing your usage at all. Same amount of electricity, different time of day, lower price. Most people do not even know this option exists because the utility company has zero incentive to tell you about it. Strategy 5 costs about $25. Buy a programmable or smart thermostat. If you do not have one already, this is one of the highest return investments you can make in your home. A basic programmable thermostat costs $25 to $50. The Nest and ecobee smart thermostats cost around $100 to $200, but they learn your habits and optimize automatically. What a programmable thermostat does is simple. It turns your heating and cooling down when you are asleep and when you are not home. Most people heat and cool their house at full blast 24 hours a day, even though nobody is home for 8 to 10 hours, and everyone is asleep for another 8. A programmable thermostat runs your system at full comfort only when you are actually home and awake. The Department of Energy says this saves 10 to 15% on heating and cooling, which is typically the largest portion of your electric bill. On a $200 bill, that is $20 to $30 per month. The thermostat pays for itself in the first 1 to 2 months. Strategy 6 is free, and most people never think about it. Seal your air leaks. Hot air is leaking out of your house in winter, and cold air is leaking out in summer through gaps around doors, windows, outlets, and pipes. The Department of Energy estimates that air leaks account for 25 to 30% of heating and cooling costs in the average home. A tube of caulk costs $4 at any hardware store. Weather stripping for a door costs $8 to $12. Foam outlet insulation pads cost $5 for a 12-pack. In one afternoon, you can seal every major air leak in your house for under $30 total. The savings are 15 to 20% on heating and cooling. On a $200 bill with roughly half going to heating and cooling, that is $15 to $20 per month saved. From a $4 tube of caulk. Strategy 7 costs $50 to $200 depending on your setup. Install ceiling fans in your most used rooms. A ceiling fan costs $40 to $100 depending on the model. It uses about as much electricity as a light bulb, roughly 15 to 75 watts depending on speed, but it makes a room feel 6 to 8 degrees cooler without actually lowering the temperature. That means you can set your thermostat 6 to 8 degrees higher in summer and feel the same level of comfort. Remember, every degree equals 3% on your bill. 6 degrees is 18% savings. If your cooling bill in summer is $150 per month, that ceiling fan is saving you $27 per month. The fan pays for itself within 2 months and then saves you money for the next 20 years. Strategy 8 costs nothing but requires 30 minutes of research. Check whether your state or utility company offers rebate programs for energy efficiency upgrades. Almost every state has some form of energy efficiency rebate. Many utility companies offer free home energy audits where they send someone to your house, identify where you are losing energy, and give you a list of recommended upgrades. Sometimes with rebates that cover 30 to 100% of the cost. Some states offer rebates on new appliances, insulation, smart thermostats, and even solar panels. The database of state incentives for renewables and efficiency, you can find it by searching DSIRE, lists every available rebate and incentive by state and zip code. People leave thousands of dollars in rebates on the table every year because they do not know to look. Strategy 9 is the big one. Solar panels. This is the strategy that can eliminate your electric bill entirely. The average American household pays about $1,700 per year in electricity. A solar panel system sized for the average home costs $15,000 to $25,000 before incentives. The federal solar tax credit covers 30% of the cost, bringing a $20,000 system down to $14,000. Many states add additional credits and rebates on top of that. Some homeowners get their total out-of-pocket cost down to $8,000 to $12,000. At $1,700 in annual savings, the system pays for itself in 5 to 7 years. After that, you are generating free electricity for the next 20 to 25 years. The lifespan of modern solar panels. But here is the part most people do not know. You do not need to buy the panels outright. Solar leases and power purchase agreements let you go solar for $0 down. The solar company installs the panels on your roof for free. You pay them for the electricity at a rate that is typically 20 to 30% lower than your utility rate. You save money from day one with no upfront cost. The solar company owns the panels and handles all maintenance. Your electric bill drops immediately. Let me add up what happens when you stack these strategies together. LED bulbs save you $80 to $120 per year. Thermostat adjustment saves $144 per year. Phantom load elimination saves $120 to $240 per year. Programmable thermostat saves $240 to $360 per year. Air sealing saves $180 to $240 per year. Time of use plan saves $300 to $500 per year. Ceiling fans save $150 to $300 per year. Total potential savings, $1,200 to $1,900 per year. On an average electric bill of $1,700 per year, that is a 40 to over 100% reduction. And that is before solar panels, which can eliminate the bill entirely. The utility company is not going to tell you any of this. They make money when you use more electricity. They make more money when you use it at peak times. They make the most money when you do not know you have options. Now you know you have options. If this just saved you money on a bill you are going to pay for the rest of your life, subscribe. New videos every day breaking down the systems that take your money and showing you how to keep it. Hit subscribe, and I will see you tomorrow.